Thanks for tuning in again. As always, we're going to jump right into it. Today's topic is talking about multiple offers. We're going to focus on what happens on the seller side, let's say. So if you're a buyer and you're involved in multiple offers, at least you can know what's happening in the back end here. So we're going to cover a few things and then some frequently asked questions. The first step that happens when a seller is looking for multiple offers is they will communicate with the realtor and have a time or have a day and time chosen for multiple offers. Typically, it's going to be after about 7 to 8 days after you do your open houses. You sometimes will leave a day after Monday, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. Some people do it Monday. Some people do it Saturday, 2 hours after the open house for some reason. So you're going to have a day and time set for offers. Hopefully, the realtor is going to have a plan that says we're going to get the offers at 2, I'm going to review them with the seller by 4 and get back to everyone by 8 p.m. or the next day or whatever they deem to work. Sometimes there's multiple family members, lawyers involved. Sometimes people are out of town. So it could take time once you get the offer. So second step is people are going to do the open houses, go check out private showings, do their due diligence, and then they're going to send their offers in on time. If you're late, don't worry. They won't reject an offer that's an hour late, 20 minutes late, especially if they haven't presented the offers to the sellers yet. They're just going to keep taking them in. Do try to get on time and make it a professional offer. It does help your case at the end of the day. Once the seller gets the offers, there's 3 main things that they can do. They can either reject all offers, which means they've asked everyone to resubmit. Maybe everyone's so close, they say, hey guys, instead of us dealing with one, we'd like you to retry because everyone's close. We want to give you another shot at it. That's code word for give me a better price. They can also take one offer and counter it. Pretty much that rejects all other offers. Say there was 3, so they've rejected 2. They've almost accepted a 3rd, but they've countered it. So they've given the balls in the court of that buyer to say if they want the home or not. Probably they're going to up the price. Maybe they have to shift dates or things like that, a couple terms. So sometimes they just have to play around with some of the criteria. It's not always a price at that moment. It's just getting a few of the other things taken care of. So that would be a counter. The realtor would then tell the other realtors, we've countered another offer. I'll let you know how it goes in the next couple hours. Hopefully they know pretty soon. Or 3rd, you can accept one. So you get 3, all are good, 1 is the best, it works for you, you accept it, it's a done deal. So the unfortunate part about multiple offers is the rules are, there are no rules. A lot of people ask me, how do I know there is other offers on the property? We just don't have a system for that, unfortunately. We have to take the word of the realtor. We hope that they're being truthful. I know in Alberta, it has to go through the managing broker. I wish we did that here. I know in Toronto, there's an online registry system, which would be unbelievable. I'm just praying for that day when that actually happens. That way we could actually have that comfort that we're not being lied to, because a lot of buyers do feel that way, especially when it's not a seller's market and not every home's getting multiples, but all of a sudden one does, and a seller's or a buyer's going, what the heck is going on here? So I hope we do have a registry system one day, but right now the rules are, there are no rules. We unfortunately have to rely on the seller's ethics for that. And most of them, if you call their bluff and it sells, you then know that they weren't bluffing. Do a market analysis anyways, and the offer that you make, that's the price the home should sell for regardless. If they've priced it low, then it's okay to pay a little bit over if that's a market rate. If they're priced super high, come in under ask. You don't have to go over asking in multiple, especially in a balanced or buyer's market, so be careful about that. The other question I get is, can offers come in later? Yes, I've submitted offers on a property or an offer on a property, and the next day someone submitted an offer in the morning when they were meeting the sellers, and they ended up getting the home. Super frustrating. I wish they didn't rush us to do it, but you can take offers anytime. The realtor's job is to get the most money for their seller. If a new offer comes in before the seller's decided, unfortunately they can take it. And again, there are no rules when it comes to this, so you can kind of just get an offer in anytime. You can change your offer if you want. If you wake up the next day and they haven't replied to you yet, you can change your offer. You can raise it, you can lower it, you can take it back, you can do whatever you want with it. So again, the rules are, there are no rules when it comes to multiple offers, but just know in the back end, that is sort of what's happening. Sellers can accept, they can reject, or they can counter an offer. You don't have to take one as a seller, but odds are you're probably going to if that's the strategy you've gone with. Be aware of the market that you're in. It doesn't always work. You wait for offers, then you don't get any, and you look very silly. You might have to raise the price, which looks even worse. Very hard to do in a buyer's or balanced market. Thanks again for tuning in today, everyone. Do feel free to like and subscribe below. Also, if you have topics or questions that you'd like covered on these videos, please send them to us. We want to keep this as relevant as possible for you, so any questions you have, topics you want covered, we will put it up within a week if you do send us that note. Hit us up on all of our social media. We've got Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. Send us anything on there. We will have the video up within 7 days. Thanks, guys.